My name is Isaiah, and this is my wife, Emily. During the workshop, the 12 weeks, the first class really set the tone for me. I think I got the most breakthrough out of the nothing hidden lesson, where it was like, I realized like I'd be super vulnerable and like nothing hidden on like sins or anything that I've done bad, but I never had invited my wife into the dreams that I've had and like the good things where it's like, oh my gosh, like I never let her in because I'm a wild dreamer, and so I think sometimes it can be scary sharing with some people, and this is the closest person to me, so I'm like, what if she, bashes the dream or whatever that looks like? But I realized like, oh my gosh, as I started sharing with her, it actually ignited me to start dreaming again and picking up old dreams and actually added fuel and courage to what I'm going after, and actually got a lot of timing on like, for me, I'm like, oh, when do I do it? I want to do everything at once. I'm just crazy like that. But she's brought a lot of strength and timing and clarity on when to go after those dreams. So this class has been foundational and really good for us, and super excited for the future.
Yeah, so I came into LAM kind of expecting to get more direct breakthrough, I guess, for our marriage than like personal breakthrough. Not saying we didn't get breakthrough in our marriage, but I just wasn't expecting to get as much personal breakthrough. And on the all-day class, when we were doing the generational stuff, I felt like that was where I got so much breakthrough, to make it short, my family, there's a history of cancer in my family and a history of like fear of cancer and illness. And so like ever since I was a kid, I remember freaking out and like just being hyper aware of my body and being like, oh my gosh, do I have cancer? Like even just from a really small kid, I struggled with that fear, and it just felt like something that I was going to have to like struggle and battle my whole life, and that eventually it would lead to me, self-prophesying that into my life. And so it was something that like I've battled for years. And on that, the all-day generational stuff that we were doing, I broke agreement with the spirit of fear of cancer and the spirit of fear, and it was crazy because for so long it just felt like that fear was just part of me, and it was who I was, and I was the one producing the fear, and so it just felt like something I couldn't control and would never be able to get away from. But after I broke agreement with it, it was like the lights came on, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that wasn't me. Like the fear wasn't me. It wasn't a part of me, and that's not my story. And it was like really easy for me to distinguish that it was a spirit that was coming against me. And so, yeah, it's definitely like made a huge difference for me. But yeah.
Awesome.
Great.